Hello everyone, welcome to my channel again. Hope you're all doing great. This is another episode from the Legends of the Hidden Temple watch along with my friends. So I would want you to watch this entire episode because there have been a lot of great stuff that's been discussed about the show and also particularly about the episode which you might not know. So watch this entire episode, like, share and subscribe. I will do another live stream on this Friday night at around 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Timings. And if you want to be part of the panel and contribute and talk about the show, do be there in the live stream and be active in the chat and I will have you inside. Now watch the entire episode and don't forget to tune in to the live stream that will commence on this Friday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Enjoy the show and see you later. Bye-bye. Get started.
Oh, this is a season 2 episode.
Only Gamer has started his guess.
Well, I already know that because those birds screeching, that bird screeching sound, that's only in the first 2 seasons.
The band in the background also gives away the season 2.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
the fact how Kirk is coming down like a fireman.
Welcome to Legends of the Hidden Temple. The rooms are filled with lost treasures that are protected by mysterious Mayan temple guards. Only Olmec knows the legend behind each of the treasures in his temple. Which one are we going to hear about today?
Yeah, guesses please. Guesses please.
The heart-shaped pillow of Annie Taylor.
Mask of the Man in the Iron Mask.
Okay.
The silver cannonball of Grandy Nanny.
Okay, I'm gonna reveal it. In fact, Olmec is gonna reveal it.
The legend of the Crown of Queen Nzinga.
Oh, the Crown of Queen Nzinga.
Oh my god.
Anyone remembers this episode? Because I thought this was unfamiliar. So that's why I pulled it up. Anyone has any remembrance of this episode? Let me know.
Oh, I do, because
knew it.
When we get to my review of this one a little later on, I'm gonna have a lot to unpack.
Did you watch it when
man.
it was on the TV, like 30 years back?
Well, I would have had to, but it's been almost 30 years since now, so it would have been a long time.
I think this was one of the episodes that was repeated quite often on Nick Gas. So
Okay.
Yeah. All I remember is that the very first episode to very broadcast order of season 2 was the snakeskin boots of Billy the
The
Kid.
first player is safely on the other side of the moat. It's the second player's turn to cross. As soon as the second player crosses the moat,
watched this
run
episode
over and
online.
hit the gong.
You watched it online. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Time for some more action.
Are you ready? Olmec, are you ready?
Let's rock the house.
Let's rock the house. That's something new.
Let's rock the house.
Who's gonna be first? Is it gonna be the silver snakes? Or is it gonna be the orange iguanas? Silver snakes moving tough.
kind of like
Kirk
this
goes first.
temple run here.
So are the green monkeys and the
I mean,
red
it's
parrots.
moat crossing.
Yeah.
Who's gonna be second? Purple parrots are across now. We need 4 teams. Here comes the blue barracudas to finish up number 1. Oh, the blue barracudas fell into the murky moat.
Blue barracudas
Have to make their way back.
Yeah, I know is that here in America, all but one of the original episodes is available to watch on Paramount Plus. The only one that isn't is one we actually did do on these stream points.
Silver snakes are across. Now we need one more team.
3 teams are through. 2 teams are.
That's it.
Oh, 4 teams are through.
Oh, they're all fired up. They made it across.
That was last second.
Knowledge are the silver snakes.
Yeah. So that's a missed high five.
To tell us about the legend of the Crown of Queen Nzinga. But pay attention, guys.
Queen
because your knowledge
Nzinga.
of the legend can bring you a step closer to Olmec's temple.
One of the greatest African leaders in the 1600s was the queen of the Ndongo tribe, Nzinga. When she was young, her brother sent her to make a treaty with the Portuguese governor in Luanda, the capital of modern Angola. Be strong, he said, because the Portuguese are treacherous. When she arrived, the governor on his throne waited for her to speak.
Do you not offer me a place to sit?
Asked Nzinga. That is for equals, said the governor. You are not my equal.
I am an emissary of the king of Ndongo, and I am your equal.
Nzinga clapped her hands, and one of her attendants knelt down on all fours. She sat on his back and proposed a treaty. By the end of her visit, they made the treaty on her terms. When her brother died, Nzinga became queen, and for over 30 years she kept her people free. Legend has it that her grateful subjects treasured her crown long after she died. Your quest is to find the crown of Queen Nzinga and bring it back here.
All right, thank you, Olmec. Tell us, where is this crown?
The crown of Queen Nzinga can be found in the lightning room.
All right, teams, you're now standing on the steps of
The
knowledge.
lightning room.
Looks a weird looking crown. Let's see how these team performs.
Production oversight.
Wrong or run out of time, I'll give the other teams a chance to answer.
I can see the
first
guard
two
door in
teams
the
to make
shrine
it to the
open.
bottom level will be one step closer to Olmec's temple. Olmec, we're ready
It's
for your
okay.
first question.
Was Queen Nzinga Tibetan, African, or Indian?
Green monkeys.
African.
That is correct.
Nandongo.
You said
That is
Nandongo.
correct.
That is correct. Step down, Red Jaguar.
I can understand
Portugal.
that, but
That
it's
is
okay.
correct.
Step down, Purple Parrots.
Treaty.
That is correct.
Nice answer. Step down, Silver Snakes.
1600.
That is correct.
Good job, Red
Yes,
Jaguar.
because this is one of the rare times that it does.
Way to stomp it down and move down. Green monkey.
Modern Angola.
That is correct.
Oh, good change of an answer right there at the last second.
American.
Purple Parrots.
The Egyptians.
That is correct.
We've got our first team going to the temple game. Red Jaguar.
Suez.
That is correct.
These two teams.
Red and
go.
purple it is.
Jaguars, and they're fired up.
Wait. Almost fallen on them kids.
Come on over.
Silver snakes.
Tied up neck and neck.
All that effort only cleared one step.
Are not going away empty-handed. We got a great
I
gift
gotta
for 'em.
say,
Here's what
the
it is.
green monkey girl reminds me of Amanda from the Amanda Gator team from the
The
Muscle
muscle
Shell
show of
Armor.
up a
The
new
Marcel Shell Armor of Akbar.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Green Monkeys.
I had a feeling someone else beside from me was gonna make the connection.
Yeah.
When the glory goes to the fastest and the strongest. And before we get started, I want to meet our teams. On the Purple Parrots, you're Tracy.
Yes, I am.
And it says here that you want to be a technical engineer, build bridges, and you draw and paint, but you're also into gymnastics. Tell me about that.
Well, I go once a week because I don't like to do competitive things, so that's about it.
What kind of gymnastics do you do?
Tumbling and trampoline and bars and stuff.
That could come in handy in the temple games. Also, we have Robbie.
Yes, I am, Robbie.
And Robbie, you're also a black belt, but you're also interested in paleontology. Tell me about that.
Yeah, I like dinosaurs, and I'd like to study about them and look at their bones and everything, and maybe find new dinosaurs and things like that. And
What's your favorite dinosaur?
I like T-Rex.
Always the T-Rex. Let's hear it for the Purple Parrots.
And we've also got the Red Jaguars. And you're Ben?
Yeah.
And you're into basketball. You also want to be a professional basketball player, but you're into water skiing. Tell me about that.
Well, my stepfather, David, he has a 21-foot ski Centurion, and we like to go out to Lake Harris every Sunday, usually some Saturdays, and ski for a little while.
Do you one ski or two ski?
Well, actually, we do both.
Can you one ski?
Yes, I can.
Good job. Also, we have Renee, right?
Yeah, hi.
Hi. And you're into tennis. You also want to be a doctor, but you're into dance too. Tell me about that.
Well, dancing is like, I used to do competitive jazz. That's where you competed against other dance schools.
A lot of ribbons.
Yeah.
Oh, that could help. Big competitive Red Jaguar team. Let's hear it.
Thing about the team.
Winning team will need those pendants.
Looks
Before
like
the
Kirk has
temple
had a
games start.
haircut before coming into this episode. He
There are
looks,
3 temple
his
games.
hair looks a
Olmec,
little
tell us about
thin.
temple game number 1.
Really? I don't notice the difference.
Yeah, I mean, near the forehead it seems a little less. That's what I feel. Oh, this one we have seen before.
Oh yes.
Yeah. His hair, Kirk's hair was in season 3. It grew longer a little bit.
I wonder where they have the haircut. Inside the studio itself, they will have a professional barber and they will like touch up and everything.
All right, don't be afraid of this snake.
Maybe they're styling or something.
Yeah,
60 seconds on the clock.
60 seconds on the
On
clock.
your marks. Get set. Go.
Holy
Yes,
Gamer,
this
what is
type of
this game called?
Squirting statue.
Ah, okay.
Squirting snake. There they
That was used in the snakeskin boots episode.
Yeah.
They scored. Purple Parrot's gonna have to really pull
Again,
themselves up to catch up.
technique.
This Red Jaguar.
All
he's
about
a
the technique.
taekwondo. He's gotta go back though. You gotta keep your feet down.
That was different, I think, from the Stonehead episode.
Red Jaguar's now making a move.
Yeah, this was also used in the milk bucket of
Ready.
Fridays.
Number 2 for the Red Jaguars.
2 to the red and 1 for the... She's crawling really hard.
Yeah. She'd use her knees more. She'd get more traction.
You just have to be a little quick.
I think the red will ace it this time with 7 seconds to go. Is it a girl versus a boy?
It is girl boy.
Oh, okay.
All right, come on over here, guys. Come on up. Come on up. Teams, Red Jaguars, Purple Parrots, approach me. Let's take a look. Over there, the Purple Parrots. Well, let me go over there. Purple Parrots.
Approach me.
They had 2, 1, 2. And the Red Jaguars had 1, 2, 3. That gives the Red Jaguars a half pennant
Kirk
of
Fogg
life.
is so entertaining, man.
The Purple Parrots don't have any pendants yet, but the next game is worth a half pendant. Olmec, tell us about it.
When her brother died, Nzinga was crowned queen by the Ndongo people. Your task is to crown yourself, not once, but 4 times.
When Kirk gives the signal,
Only game of this game?
This is bungee ceiling version 2.
Bungee ceiling version 2. Okay.
place it on your head and float back down. The first player
Holy Gamer has all the information about all the temple games, combinations, permutations, everything.
All right, let's go crown them.
I do remember one of the temple games in
60
one of
seconds on the
the
clock.
episodes.
On your mark, get set, go.
I know a little information about.
Get up so you don't knock over the ground. Just the one you want. Whoa!
Boy!
Ooh.
Red Jaguars floating down and score first. Purple Parrots though grabbing another. There they go, float down.
Upper
let's go.
body strength.
Yeah, so much of upper body strength. Sweet.
Yeah.
Red Jaguars going up again. For number
Girl
2.
versus a boy.
They're floating down the Red Jaguars. Nice job.
I don't know what's the requirement of putting it on the head.
So they've got their second crown. And they're gonna go
They have to
back
put
for
the
round.
crowns in the basket.
Yeah,
Red Jaguars, keep going.
but Kirk Fox said you have to put it on the head and then come down.
She's working
That's
hard.
true.
Takes a lot of upper body
Yes.
strength. She can
I'm
go
looking
all
carefully if I'm
the way
sensing
around.
anything.
I don't think that
All
counts.
right, let's go check it out.
Let's
go
find
take a
out.
look. Nice job. She made a gallant effort to get the last one, or the second to last one. But let's see how many she had. She got crowned 1, 2 times. The Purple Parrots, the first one didn't make it inside the bucket,
Oh,
but they got 1, 2,
Oh.
3 crowns. The Purple Parrots get the half pennant.
boys are winning.
They're tied up. No.
That gives the Purple Parrots a half pendant. The Red Jaguars
probably wish
have a
they had
half
the boy
pendant
on this
going
one.
to the
Yeah.
third Final game. It's worth a full pendant. Olmec, tell us about it.
Half, half.
And finally, we've got the
Nzinga
sack
kept the
swing
Portuguese
next.
out of her country for over 30 years. Your task is to defeat this army just like Nzinga defeated the Portuguese. One player from each team is suspended in a sack,
Oh,
and
this
when
one.
Kirk gives the signal, the other player will swing them at the statue of a soldier.
The
First team to knock all 3 soldiers
name
or the team that's further
in Zinga, the N is silent actually.
Yeah.
All right,
I
this
said
one is for the
Zinga.
temple, so let's put 60 seconds on the clock.
Zinga doesn't sound right, I guess.
On your marks, get set, go! They're gonna go ahead and grab them, and that's the last time they can cross the line.
Oh, good
nice
start.
by the Red Jaguars right off the bat.
Eee, close.
Oh, Red Jaguars almost got the second one over. Whoa, Red Jaguars almost fell
Oh,
over.
hey,
Two is
two
over.
down.
Purple Parrots still looking for number 1. They gotta.
Oh,
Oh,
that's-
missed. You gotta get the. Oh, it fell over. It's 2 to 1.
Oh, there you go.
The Red Jaguars can get this one. The game's over. Purple Parrots can catch up though. Can the Purple
Pull the sack
What are
and
the
throw.
Purple Parrots doing?
Oh, almost got it by the Red Jaguars.
Oh, that's a...
Oh,
Oh,
that's it. We have a final score. Let's stop.
red are through.
Oh, nice job.
Yep,
The
they
Red
win.
Jaguars. Good job. Come on over here. Red Jaguars
won.
got all 3 soldiers knocked over before.
Damn, the
60
fact
seconds
that the
to
girl
get
threw
rid
the
of
sack,
full pennant of life.
very
Give them
commendable
1.5.
effort.
The Red Jaguars are going to the temple.
Very well done.
Come on over here, purple parrots. Great job the whole way through. They didn't give up. They're not going to go away empty-handed. We got a great gift for them.
Hitter96, welcome to the stream. Tiebreaker pedestal in the background. Oh, I missed it.
Makers of fun. Exciting. Cool.
Yeah, there are times when the tiebreaker pedestal can be seen in the background, but it doesn't end up needing to be used.
Yeah.
We'll see if that mighty Red
In the
Jaguars
snakeskin boots ability they get, it was seen but it was never used.
They just use it for, saving the time. They can pull it in.
Whenever
Well-
there's like a tiebreaker, maybe I'm right.
Yeah, they only used the pedestal when they actually needed a tiebreaker.
But before we get started, Olmec's going to give them some information to help them retrieve the crown of Queen
So
Nzinga.
they also need to find the half pendant as well.
By climbing through the ledges and climbing down into the rock quarry.
Oh, rock quarry.
5 rocks into the bucket to lift the slab. Then,
Of course, in season 1 it was called the wheel room.
Yeah.
Olmec calls it the pit of despair for no reason, then Kirk calls it the wheel room.
choose to go up into Medusa's
Oh, damn,
lair,
Medusa Slayer is back.
into the treacherous swamp. If you escape,
Favorite room.
you might have a chance to enter
Swamp.
the dark forest. Reach into the hole and find the key.
Dark
But be careful. One of the
forest.
keys could be inhabited by the spirit of a temple guard. If they grab you,
You'll have to give up Pendant of Life.
Plow through the
Wow.
wall and into the
And
mine.
into the mine
shaft.
shaft.
When Olmec was telling where the useless map was, the way he said the dark forest, it sounded like it was
Connect
creepy.
the power cords to create your own lightning, which will open the door to the shrine.
Shrine of the Silver Monkey.
Assemble the statue.
I was gonna say that one. He sounds different. His tone sounds different when he says that in season 2. In season 1, he said that room so quietly.
Put together the puzzle on the stone
In
column
season 3, he
and run
says it
across
like
the
way.
covered bridge. Then
Oh yeah, he does change the way he
down the
says it
stairs
throughout the
and
series.
back through the temple gate.
The choices are yours.
Choices are yours, and yours alone.
You want 1.5 pendants
One
for
and a
the
half
temple
pendants for the
gates.
temple
Who's
gates.
going first?
Who's going
I am.
Very well, Ben. When Kirk
Ben.
gives the signal, you'll race through the gates into the temple
What a
and
big
make your
Ben
way toward the crown of Queen Nzinga. Hidden inside the temple are temple guards assigned to protect three specific rooms. You can trade your pendant for an extra life and go on. If you're caught without a pendant, you'll be taken out of the temple, and it'll be Renee's turn to enter and try her luck.
Hidden inside the
Hidden
temple.
somewhere in the temple is the other half of your pendant. If you can find it
You
and
can
you're
find
carrying
it,
the other
and
half,
you're carrying the
you'll
other
get
half.
an extra
You'll
life.
get an extra life.
If you can reach the crown, all the doors of
All
the
the
temple will
doors
instantly
of the
unlock.
temple. I already
wrote
my
Full
review for this,
vanish.
by the way.
Return to the gates
Yep,
with
so do I.
in 3 minutes, and you will both be handsomely rewarded. And here's how.
On your mark. Get set. Go. There he goes. Up into the temple.
Go, mate.
Which way is he heading? Up into the crypt. Pull one of the books to open a door. There he goes. He's heading down. He thinks quick. Heading down to the ledges. Going for a call tube. He's got
His
the
energy
pendant
is-
right now. Now he's into the rock quarry. He'll have to put 5 rocks into the bucket to raise the
5 rocks in the
slab.
bucket, okay? I didn't know
Get a
that.
couple more. One more.
Now, obviously, I like the rock quarry better than the wheel room.
Into the laser room.
Yeah, the wheel room takes longer.
No, there's
Yeah.
already a little
Yeah,
Green mask.
Yeah, throwing 5 rocks in a bucket takes less time than turning a wheel.
Which way?
Go, go, go!
Oh my god.
Into
The way the guard was growling.
He's doing he's caught.
Gold mask.
He's got a pass.
She has to find the half pendant.
Go, go, go. Keep going. Right down into the rock quarry she's heading.
1
That
minute
happened
43
pretty
is still
fast.
a lot of
Put
time.
it in there somewhere. She might need it. Somewhere in the temple.
Go, go, go!
Got a minute 33. There's plenty of time. If she keep going, keep going.
Keep going, keep going.
There she goes into the swamp.
Oh, the room opens, dark forest.
Oh, she passed up the half pendant.
Oi!
Into the,
Oh my.
into the dark forest. Find the key.
Just plow through the wall.
Bust through the wall, get one room away! Oh no!
With only a half pendant in her hand. Oh, tough luck.
Where was the half pendant? I didn't see it.
It was on the actuator in the swamp.
Okay.
Into the swamp.
It's hard to see.
That was
Yeah,
such an easy way to take.
We don't see it, but Kirk Fogg definitely knows that it was there.
He's very sure about that.
And he gave a hint as well, but...
Yeah, well, we may not be able to see it on screen, but Kirk was able to actually see it from where he was standing.
Or maybe he knows it well before the run started.
That was an easy route to take. She would have avoided that.
Dude, this was a potential win. If she had that half pendant, with how much time left? Like,
there was a minute, 7 seconds left.
Oh, potential win. Potential, 70%, 60% chances. Oh, damn it. Yeah, I mean, all I have to say is this was a good chance if only she had a little bit of presence of mind. Damn.
Only if she did plow through the wall.
Yeah, even that was an option. Why didn't she do that? She was stuck over here.
When me and Gamer and any of us get to the review and we have to express. There's a lot of things.
You know, this guy, this Forrest didn't even wave his hands. She went and gave it to herself, like literally. She dug her own grave. Oh, dude. If you would have avoided that, you could have easily...
I mean, the Red Jaguars was first my favorite team, but now because in Season 2 they didn't win, I like the Blue Barracudas.
Alrighty. So, yep, moat, the tire swing is pretty straightforward moat crossing, so I like one of those as well, too. And it was that moat crossing at the very end when they're going through the teams where I noticed... the green monkey girl looked like a man that had to do a double take there.
Yeah.
So that one was good. Knowledge, went over to Legend as well too, so that was another good one. Everyone getting up close to the last steps there as well.
Yeah.
Simple games are good, all three straightforward. I can now officially say that Renee missing that very last crown in the last few seconds is what in a way did in the teams for the temple run there on that part. Had she gotten that, they would have went into the temple with 2 full pendants there.
Yeah.
Good point, Josh.
Yeah,
good point.
And then I'll go right into the temple run.
Yes.
So, Ben pretty much makes his way across the bottom of the temple, being forced to go down below. This is one of the rare occurrences where we end up with 3 temple guards back to back.
Yeah.
Going across the bottom there. If you'll notice, one thing I caught is when Ben was in the laser light room, after he turned open the white light, you can see on the very top of the ladder in between the lights that the Medusa's lair room does open up.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so it might have been potential that they could have gone across the top at some point there as well.
Yeah, good catch. I can see the white reflection over there. Yeah.
On the ladder there.
Yes, perfect.
And although we're not 100% sure, I almost want to bet as well that I bet those vines in the swamp might have opened up as well too to go up into the King's storeroom as well too. Obviously, in most of the seasons, we never really know whether those open up or not.
Yeah.
But yep, the other mistake happened right there in the swamp. So if you notice with Renee, she goes in season 2 actually. There are 2 ways to get into the Dark Forest from the swamps. There are 2 entrances. Renee takes the lower entrance, as you'll sort of see there. And I bet you the half pendant was hanging on the actuator on the upper entrance. Yep, the door number 2 that didn't open up there. So that's probably why she had missed it and why Kirk pointed it out there. Which now leads me to the Dark Forest. So here's a theory.
Yes.
That I'm probably gonna bank that Renee probably wasn't thinking this way based on the way she was sort of like not exactly knowing where to go there on that part. But here's my thought.
Yeah.
So it makes sense that think that the easy way would be just to bust through the wall and then get on the elevator to go up into the mine shaft. So if I, in my mind, were a temple guard, I would probably have hid myself in the mine shaft.
Yeah.
Obviously, we know that it was in the dark forest, so it strategically makes sense to try and find that key and try to go up into the shrine, maybe to avoid that guard.
Yes.
Obviously, now we can see that, like, had that wall been bustable, which we are not 100% sure, not there on that part, she probably would have busted the wall and went straight up there on that part.
Yeah.
But it makes strategic sense. Though, of course, going up into the shrine from the dark forest probably would have eaten up her time to at least grab the artifact, but she probably wouldn't have been able to come out.
Yes.
But yeah, having that dark forest, I guess what I do like about this is that at least they did put the temple guard in the right hand tree, which is one of the rare occurrences there on that part, which probably was the producer's way of giving the kids a chance to, even if they missed the half pen, and avoid that temple guard there on that part. But yeah, based on Renee's not full awareness of exactly where to go and everything, she just sort of ran into that last guard, which is one of the rare times that, or actually one of the rare and only times that the good old Dark Forest guard ends the temple run.
Wow. I love the way you said it.
On that part.
Dark Forest
Makes me
ends
wish
the
I was
temple
one of those
run.
trees. Yeah. But yeah, that's my run there on that part. They probably, had they been able to avoid that last guard, they probably would have been able to grab the artifact. Probably would have gotten close to making it out of the temple.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's one of those unique runs there, I'd say, as well too, seeing where the temple guards were and the potential pathways for them to take there, that part. The only other thing I could think of, if it's possible, Drew, if you could go back to when olmec's going through the temple, I wanted to see if the elevator was down in the mine shaft or not.
Okay.
Let's see. Right here, yep. I don't know if that might have been a factor or not, but it could have been.
Into the mine shaft.
In there.
Ride the elevator up into the lightning room. Connect the power cord.
Seems like it might have been down there, but
into the mine shaft.
You think it's down?
The elevator to me is down, yeah.
Like it's down, okay.
I
so
can
yeah,
see
they
that. I
probably-
can sense it.
They probably were banking on them heading through that wall to get into that elevator, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunate miss there, but yeah, had she chosen to think a bit more strategically and been a bit more focused, they probably would have at least gotten that crown there, so that's where I'll leave it from there.
Okay, I can easily consider this run a double whammy.
Yes.
Benjamin encountered the temple guards in the laser light room and the swamp. But now here's why I call this a double whammy.
Yeah.
When Renee reached the swamp at the end of the swamp, she did not see the other half pendant on the actuator.
Yeah.
So when she went into the dark forest, she could have chosen to bust through the wall. Instead, she reached into the trees and the last temple guard was encountered in one of them. Had she busted through the wall, she would have reached the artifact and possibly won the grand prize.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, actually, aside from the temple run itself, I thought the unique thing I actually pointed out earlier when we were doing the steps of knowledge was how it's very rare that when Olmec acknowledges the correct answer or the incorrect answer, that the camera goes to his face.
Yeah, it kind of zooms in.
That's right.
Usually the camera stays on the teams when he does that.
Let's see for this.
These European countries did Nzinga deal with? Spain.
Purple parrot.
Portugal.
That is correct.
Step down, purple parrot. Nice,
Not
strong
no.
answer. Sir, step down, silver up. Next question, Olmec.
Which of these did Nzinga make with the Portuguese?
Silver snake.
Treaty.
Oh yeah,
Is correct.
this is the one.
Nice answer. Step down,
Yes.
silver snake.
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay.
The Red Jaguars are just one step away.
This run would be considered another double whammy.
Okay.
Ben started off in the crypt and descended into the bottom route, encountering the first temple guard in the laser light room, and got taken out in the swamp. Renee followed Ben's path directly to the swamp. Kirk pointed out that she passed up the other half pendant in that very room, and we actually never see it on screen.
Yeah.
Passing up the other half pendant ended up being a death trap when she encountered the final temple guard in the dark forest. She would have avoided that and just go directly to the mine shaft and get the crown and make it with no problem. This would have been avoided, and this is the only time that a triple seizure has happened in the dark forest.
Oh,
And
good point.
this is one of, yeah, it's the only one and only time that this happened. I mean, I want to say that Ben was quick,
Yeah.
but the only thing that after he finished unleashing the white laser was when he was a little hesitant, but he did well. And going to the swamp, I mean, the placement of the temple guards was unexpected. This is the first episodes that the temple guard hid in a straight line, and the second was the discarded seal of Ivan the Terrible.
Yeah.
And you didn't expect that this was going to happen. Yes, Gamer.
Actually, there was one more when all three temple guards were on the same floor that I can think of, and I think we did cover this in one of your streams, Drew Boy, and that was the two-cornered hat of Napoleon.
Okay. Yeah.
That was one where all three temple guards were found very quickly on the same floor.
Gamer, to point this out, that the gold mask was in the crypt, the black mask was in the laser light room, the green mask was in the swamp. And yeah. So back to the point where I was saying that is that Ben was, Ben did, well. And when Renee, I don't mean to offend the players actually, but I'm giving an opinion.
Yeah.
So I'm saying that is that Renee was a little hesitant, figuring out where to go, and I mean, so she would have. I mean, I'm saying that is that she would have outrun the wall directly. I agree with the Gamer and Josh and what everybody in the comments are saying.
Yeah.
I mean, people in the chat.
Yeah.
So I mean, she would have just gone to the lightning room directly. It's the one and only episode that an artifact is placed in the lightning room. When I was watching that episode, my reaction to this was like, God, she would have made it.
Josh, what would you say if you were the partner of Renee?
I probably would have been like, man, what? Or probably, as you can see, there would have been, what? Come on. No. Although I sort of wish I could have been the tree, and I would have like kept wailing my arms up, and like, yes, I finally did it. I got the trees. At the end there.
Make, Joshua Temple Guard.
Yeah, it was a good episode. I just feel like it really could have had a better result. Now, actually, the difference, but now Cheyenne, the difference between this and the useless map of the Chieftain, the latter was a one pendant run. So So at least for 1.5 pendants run, you have a chance to save yourself. One pendant runs, you don't.
True. Good.
Whole episode, there's a decent run here. As I said, a lot left to be potentially grasped from it, seeing her being able to go all the way there on that part. And finally, I'll probably never give up my rant on wondering if ever those vines in the swamp would have ever opened up to go up there. So it would have been nice to see, but those will never know. But good episode.
Yeah.
I would give this, a 7 out of 10.
Oh, 7 out of 10. That means it's a good episode.
Another point I was gonna say that is, this is one of the episodes that Kirk actually points out the other half pendant, but we never see it on screen, or at least we all don't.